Hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we're going to take a look at a beer. Yeah, big surprise. We're going to take a look at a beer from PEI of all places. One of our favorite breweries on PEI, Gahan, made this lovely Snowbird Juicy IPA. Made with pale malt, malted oats, Ella and Eldorado hops, and comes in at 40 IBUs. I read that on the internet. Anyway, so this is Gahan's Snowbird Juicy IPA, obviously a New England style IPA beer. It says here that loads of hops combined with a soft mouthfeel and mild bitterness to give the impression of tropical fruit juice in an exotic location. And yes, at 40 IBUs, she's a lot not so bitter for an IPA, but you got to consider this is a New England style IPA, so they usually brew those with lots and lots and lots of hops, but they're more of like a late addition, so they don't carry the bitterness into the taste, so people get that tropical juicy flavor from all the hops without the intense bitterness that you used to get. Anyway, I believe I read something they use a Vermont ale yeast as well, so it should be interesting to see how that turns out. Anyway, let's crack this open. 6% ABV. Let's crack this open and see how she looks. I just picked this up fresh today. Does it have like a canning date on the bottom? It says C0519, which I'm assuming C is March. So this is literally like 2 weeks old at the time of this recording. That's holy, ooh. That's nice. So yeah, this beer first came out in, I think, January of 2018. I have had it before. I had it last year when it first came out. And I gotta say that looking at this year's batch, this looks a bit better than what I thought of it last year. It looks definitely more hazy. Nice off-white head on the top of it. Poofy white off-white head. I can smell something from here, so I'm getting kind of itchy. I want to get my nose into this thing, but looking at it, appearance, it's kind of got that yellow-orange, like tangerine orange kind of appearance, but it's very, 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 very hazy. All right, let's give it a whiff. It's like very pithy pink grapefruit and orange juice. Get a lot of rind in there. It smells like something that's very pulpy. Lots of pulp coming off the top of the nose on that one. It's almost like borderline grassy. It smells very tropical though. Like you got this nice like bits like mango and probably papaya. A little bit of pineapple in there. But the biggest thing you get up the front is like just straight up grapefruit and orange juice. Like if somebody poured this in your glass and told you it was orange juice, you probably wouldn't know. Well, maybe if you tasted it, or if you had a few drinks of it and got drunk. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, down the hatch. Cheers. Ooh, that drink's something smooth. The taste is a little mild. I mean, this is juicier than I remember it being last year, but still, there's a lot of resin coming up the back. It's a little on the chalky side, the back as well. The orange and grapefruit kind of are light and surround the outside of the palate kind of thing. Goes around the sides of the tongue almost. And that resin note's not like overpowering. It's not bothering me too much. I kind of wish there was more juice in this. Especially for something calling itself a juicy IPA. Now, I gotta give it credit where credit's due. This batch is better than last year's. That's not bad. It's like drinking a tropical smoothie. You get the grapefruit, you get the pineapple, you get the mango, you get the orange. There's a pithy resin going down the back of the throat. It's very soft and effervescent and creamy going down the back. I think the biggest downside is it doesn't come off incredibly juicy. I mean, it does come off as juicy, but I mean, it doesn't come off as... doesn't have the same impact because it's not very sweet. Shut up, Windows. Overall, I like that, and I would drink that again. That's a huge improvement. Wow, that's pretty good. I can see myself giving that a 4 out of 5. I wasn't going into this as excited as I would, but I'm getting pretty much everything I want out of this juicy IPA. Like, especially when compared to like Garrison's juicy IPA, which is, for the name, a complete letdown. This is a proper New England style IPA. Not quite up to the level of Trailway, which I've got on my Trailway glass up here, but I gotta say, this is a solid effort from Gahan. Alright. Yeah, so 4 out of 5 for Gahan's Snowbird Juicy IPA. Looks very, very nice. And I'm going to sit down and enjoy this beer in peace. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.